It's a groundbreaking piece of legislation now signed into law.
Governor JB Pritzker signing the criminal justice reform bill this afternoon. It includes some major changes to how law enforcement operates in Illinois and has drawn some backlash since it was passed during the lame duck session. Now, these changes coming to law enforcement included the elimination of cash bail and improving police misconduct records.
Our Jakob Emerson is working for you to break down exactly which changes you need to know about in the new criminal justice reform bill. Jacob?
Yeah, John, Stacy, today, Governor JB Pritzker signing into law a sweeping and controversial criminal justice reform bill that makes major changes to how policing is done across the state.
With the flick of a pen Monday afternoon, Governor JB Pritzker signing major criminal justice and police reform into law. House Bill 3653 making broad changes to how law enforcement operates in Illinois, including being the first state to eliminate cash bail. The law also requiring police departments to institute body cameras on all officers by 2025 and reforms the state's police licensing system. Departments are also now mandated to maintain statewide police misconduct records and are banned from using chokeholds.
All Illinoisans will live in a safer and more just state with this law on the books.
Supporters saying they hope the pioneer legislation serves as a model for other places looking to enact the same. But the more than 700-page bill also being met with fierce opposition from law enforcement across the state, including Sangamon County Sheriff Jack Campbell.
Do you believe that residents of Sangamon County are now less safe than they were previously?
Absolutely. The quality of life here in Sangamon County could definitely be negatively impacted if this bill is not overturned.
Campbell saying he wishes law enforcement was more involved in drafting the legislation, but the governor quick to shoot back at critics.
Opponents of this law don't want any change, don't believe there is injustice in the system, and are preying upon fear of change to lie and fearmonger in defense of the status quo.
Now, this legislation was passed back in January during the lame duck session in the very early hours of the morning, leaving some legislators saying this was all done too quickly. Reporting live at the Capitol, I'm Jakob Emerson. John, Stacy.
Thanks, Jacob. Now, the legislation is the work of the Legislative Black Caucus. The group began working on the bill after the death of George Floyd at the hands of Minneapolis police officers last summer.